What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and our recreation of the Long Beach Airport. Last time we kind of got the rest of the area here filled in, and got a bunch of GA stands. And I've been staring at this for a minute. There's technically no general aviation stands here, but I feel like... I don't want to say it's wasted space, but I feel like we could make use of it. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of this. There are a few more stands up here, but this whole area is shifted down. Basically, these three hangars extend further up. Actually, I think what it is this is on too much real estate, but I think we're going to grab parking stands here and here, given that there are just a lot of vehicles kind of everywhere. So we will come through with some service road there, and we'll wait for them to take out all of that. And you may notice we've got no flights currently here because, well, we've got no flights currently here. Went through, got rid of all the planes. We're going to come in and we are going to get rid of... wait. I want you guys back, so I guess we'll negotiate. That'll work, maybe. They accepted it, that's fine. Fuel. You know what? I'm gonna let the game negotiate that, because let's be honest, it's going to be a lot more what's the word I want? It's going to be better at it than I am. So we're going to get rid of all of these contracts, and we're going to go with some actual airlines. This is primarily a Southwest Airlines hub. Go ahead and do that. So let's grab Southwest. I believe it's Canyon Blue I want. Alaskan flies out of there. Delta and Hawaiian. So we will grab Delta, and I'm almost positive we had Hawaiian in here. I mean, we built a Hawaiian airport. Am I just missing it? Are these in-game? Because I don't know if I recall ever seeing either of the helicopter ones. I don't actually... I've never used those. I've never noticed them. I don't think they're a mod. What am... Hawaiian, thank you. Let's stick with the 1 delta. And then if need be, we will force southwest to be kind of the airline. But let's quickly get you guys in place. You are not going to fit there, which fine. We still will connect you up, and we will just asphalt around there. I assume they'll be able to use those. I mean, I assume they'll be able to go across and then into the parking area from there. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. But seems stranger. We're going to upgrade you to concrete. We are going to build some approach lights. We're going to do the same thing. Concrete, approach lights. I mean, we could build bird prevention, but I think we'll hold off. Fence-wise, I think we're okay. I think everything is isolated. Checking, yeah. Didn't I convert you to concrete? Oh, no. No, I did not. Oh, that's what I did. I downgraded the ramps. Cute. Okay. Well, great. Top corner. Going to be kind of where we're focusing today. Up in the top. I could have really used that 100K for terminal foundation. Oh, I didn't. No, I did. There's just more Southwest flights that just haven't been added. Okay, I'm not adding a world entrance. I've decided that. This road, which is, what is that? Wardlow Road. It then goes into Globemaster Way down here. Do I have a fence there? I do. All right. As it gets dark, of course. In between here, there is big old concrete parking lot, to be honest. Just regular car park. I assume it's parking spaces for Relativity Space, which is big old building up top here. Runs from the fence line all the way across. Is there a sidewalk on that side? Yes. Sidewalk, and there's some plants up there too. Okay. So we're going to leave a little bit of sidewalk. And it's dark, of course. How far down does that sidewalk go? It goes to where these trees are. Basically goes like that, and then it starts to increase in width. And then I'm just going to run it all the way down. We will figure out where Actually, let's take out that as well. We'll figure out where the vehicle entrance is. So that is a public road. It goes off, eventually connects up with Cherry Avenue. But that is way up here. Kind of waiting on it to get light. How many flights do we have? We're up to 17. Trying to decide if I want to add more airlines or just kind of run with this for now. We might end up turning a couple of these stands specifically to Southwest just to kind of force it. Oh, I didn't actually connect any of these stands up. There we go. Maybe? There we go. Okay. Big old concrete space. It looks like, is that a gated entrance or is it just an entrance? No, there's actually a security guard there. Well, what do you know? If I were to add a security guard station, it would connect up like so. I don't want it there, to be honest. So get rid of you. I think that was correct. Yes. So public road, and then this is all basically concrete parking. Part of me wants to add parking spaces. It's not going to be used. Instead, I'm just going to connect you across. Are you going to freak out because you're not actually connected to a world entrance? Oh, didn't think about that. In lieu of parking spaces, we will just concrete that all the way across. There is a fence that we've got in place, and from Google, we can actually see that there are massive array lights. There's like 4 of them, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then there's just more concrete. I'm probably going to go a little bit more concrete than there needs to be. I don't know why things aren't running. So, concrete. What does that side look like? Parking. Okay, so this service road connects up here. There is parking. There's the aircraft. There's a fence. There's parking that is part of relativity space. We're going to take this and we're going to run it straight up there. I can't even go up more if I wanted to. Nope, nope, nope. Put the concrete in first. So, concrete. Because I can't build on this line, which I don't like the fact that I can't build up there. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do a fence to there. You are not a fence, right? No, because you can't fence that. Okay. There's another little area of concrete that's basically for docking bay for trucks to attach to the building. And I can already tell you, I do not have enough for this. It's just a big old building. I'm going to take out the fence. It is multi-story. I'm not going to mess with that. I'm just going to leave it single story. Come in. We're going to give me bulldozer, please. I guess we'll, nope, leave that. There we go. So we'll do that. And then there's, you know, some trees. There is a little bit of walkway here. It looks like there's maybe an employee entrance or something over there. Not entirely sure, but there is a door along that wall. We will leave the checkpoint as it is. We will build the fence to here. That'll give us relativity space. Now, from space in Google Earth, it does not have building 2401. However, whenever you go into Street View, it does exist, which it would exist here. The physical building comes down. Again, we're going to do this in planning mode since it's foundation, and we don't have the cash for that. Actually, let's flip back for a second. There's sidewalk. Where's that sidewalk run? Runs to the parking area. So it runs to right about here. Let's take that back just a hair, because there is an entry point. We will stick with public road. It goes in like so. Looks like it probably circumnavigates the building, so we'll just take it up to like that, and then comes over to probably, yeah, we'll go there. Sure. Some sidewalk there, and then there's sidewalk around the perimeter of the building. Actually, you will work, because then we will take that road up. So you're going to be all sidewalk. Nope. You're going to be all sidewalk. There we go. And road that kind of goes around the building. There's parking, a small amount of parking along the sides. Let's go this direction. Big old glass entryway down on the corner. It's a brand new industrial building, so it's very clean and pristine. Bunch of glass. I probably should have done this Measuring from the other side as well, so that we can have things symmetric. Gonna leave that. Where did I... Here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Oh. It's getting dark, which is why I paused it there. There's a couple trees. And there's a couple trees just through the green space here. Now, it's a long trip all the way down here for our poor contractors. But they seem to be making it. Meanwhile, the building itself lives there. What's that number? Because this one is like $500,000. Oh, it's gonna be that's gonna be pricey. So coming around the bottom, you've got Globemaster Way, and then it curves around and goes back up into, what is that, 36th Street? And that is fenced off from the rest of the runway area. There's... looks like some asphalt along here. And it looks like there's a small taxiway that connects up to this runway. Okay. We're going to mirror what we did on the other side. So give me sidewalk, 3 squares. And then you go up to there. Road. Coming down to here and across. Is that a sidewalk all the way there? Yes. Wait. Okay. The aerial view had indications that there was a connection point with this service road. There is not, according to Street View. Sidewalk, or is it straight fence right there? No sidewalk on the right-hand side. So we've got a fence here. There it is. Oh, I don't have sidewalk at all. Okay. That's why. That makes sense. You're just concrete. And then we're going to grab some asphalt, and it's basically asphalt right up through here. And again, there are small, like, single prop planes that are just kind of camped out along here. It looks like there is a service road. Yeah, that's a service road. That's interesting. So maybe they taxi along the service road? Feels a little weird. Give me some public road connecting there. Okay, we are still resisting the urge to connect a world entrance. So you connect, we're going to take out this stretch of fence because that is all public access, if you will. A little bit of treeage. And then in the center here is a big old parking lot. And yeah, thought you were going to do that. I don't care. There's a fence around the parking area. You know, it's not going to matter because it's not like this is going to be an actively used parking lot. Right? Oh, no, I don't want it all the way there. I'm just looking for the aesthetics. You would be off by 2. Can't put a fence on these, which is the one downside that I have. No. I'm off a square? Really? I'm not going to move this for a square, am I? Well, if you've spent any time on the... No, we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. I'm resisting the urge. But yeah, it's just a giant parking lot all the way through. We're not going to take it over a square either. Hold on, hold on. This is doing nothing but getting me parking spaces. Nothing but aesthetics. I don't know why I'm stressing out over it. You know what? We're just going to run a road there, a road there. There is a sidewalk here. Give me some asphalt. It's not functional. I don't need it to be functional. Because quite frankly, if it's functional, if I connect this to a world entrance, I've got to figure out how to get people from here down here. And that's a lot of people queued up. Holy cow. We're up to 49 flights. 50 of 50 are Southwest. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm very tempted to grab another Southwest. Probably one of the older ones. Oh, I'm all, where are you going? Let's go into a GA stand. So in reality, the end of the vertical runway, what is that, 8 left? What's the other end? 26 right. That comes to up here, and so that service road goes up and around. I don't think I'm going to add that to it. I don't think I want to add any GA stands up here either. So I think we're just going to kind of leave this as it is. There is one more taxiway that comes across. And it intersects technically with this one because, again, this theoretically is diagonal. Oh, I've got money. Hold on. Hey, they're back to concrete. And then there is a service road that comes down and up and around. Oh, you are not actually the full width that you should be. We'll take it to about here. We'll go 5. We'll connect it up with that one. Again, planes aren't going to use it. Just the way that we've got things structured, so I'm not overly concerned with that. We will grab the service road. It comes down. Runs along here and goes up. And then it continues to go along and then up over here. There is a diagonal connecting point between this one and this taxiway. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Bye, helicopter. There we go, and we'll do that. Then there's a vertical one right here. Again, we've got aviation schools up here, which is why these taxis are a little interestingly placed, to say the least. But that is basically the top portion of the airport. It's going to take them a bit to get everything built, coming from all the way down here. And then I need to save up money to build these two. That's going to be close to $1 million. But the rest of the airport's looking pretty good. We've got Southwest Airlines, which is really happy. Delta's doing good as well. Alaska and Hawaiian are also 100%. So I'm glad to see that. Security is not doing well, which is a little bit of a problem. But hopefully security will eventually be able to handle it. The only thing we've got really left is the center portion here and the old terminal, and we will take care of that in the next episode, which will probably be the last episode. Oh, wait. We need to figure out where we're putting all the staffing. So that'll be something else that we tackle in the next episode. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I'm going to let them build all of this, and we will pick up with the remaining portion of the terminal in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for swinging by, checking out a little bit more Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day.